Okay, I'm back in the next one below at the
So
crown.
back to the second Pure Land jhana with the lightness, the partially disembodied situation or very light
Yeah,
body, and lots of openness up at the crown chakra.
yeah, that's it. There's just pouring out in a cone-like fashion out of the crown. I'm getting the head movements again in the clockwise position, slight movements.
Feeling happy, breathing easy.
I'm back in the next one. It's now at the uh, third eye.
Okay, back into the first Pure Land jhana. The visual field becomes obvious again here. Lots of pleasant tension and pressure at the third eye. This sense of, oh, nice. This kind of, oh, thank you, Amitabha Buddha, for this. Now I feel a little bit of
And
pulsing, full body pulsing, my whole torso and head very slightly bobbing, very, very embodied here.
yeah,
And still thoroughly up through the sunroof. I can sense that there is that kind of floor below me that I've squeezed up through and haven't yet descended back down into. Still up here enjoying the fresh air.
uh, I just have to snap my eyes. While you were talking, I went down into the 8.
Yeah, okay, squeezing back through. There's a bottleneck on the way down too, so squeezing back through, slightly unpleasant. Back into the car.
I'm back in the car, yeah.
And the eyes lock in again with a sense of relief, so it feels right to be going down. Lots of tension and pressure, pleasant, around the third eye as I move through this transitional phase, kind of restabilizing in the eighth jhana. Now my
Where?
eyes are doing that very focused, looking around for that tiny spot of focus where something compelling is happening. Can't say what it is. And then you lock in.
Yeah, back in the 7th.
Okay, moving down to the seventh, the jhana of nothingness or nothingness.
It's quite pleasant, shifting. I feel I really enjoy it. This shifting down as well.
I find myself back in the sixth jhana of infinite consciousness.
Same.
It's all about me right now, the cosmic narcissist. I, the no dog, the witness. At the very center of infinitely looping space, there's this consciousness, I.
Back in the 5th now, just back.
Okay, back down through another little squeezy bottleneck until I can visualize infinitely expanding space again without the looping. It just keeps going out forever away from me. And the attention actually goes to the periphery.
Well, I just quickly shifted down from that to 4th. Well, it's much easier to think in the fourth.
Okay, I just felt a vibration in the foot, which means I'm coming into the fourth, re-embodying. Deep breath. Wanted to move my body a little bit. I can feel all kinds of sensations now. I just became aware of hearing.
I feel like I have more control over my. I'm speaking clearly now.
Yes.
Previously, it was very hard to get a thought to keep going and to connect it with saying something.
The body feels like it's waking up.
Yeah.
And I realized that even though there was sound going on before, throughout those upper jhanas, I didn't notice it.
Yeah, that's interesting. It's true. I'm starting to be very aware of the sounds around me.
Yes, and back to this panoramic awareness with sensations floating in space, 360-degree awareness.
Down into the third now.
Okay, feeling cool sensations on the skin, just the shell of the skin, all at once. Allowing the blissful sensation to return. More sense of relief. Now I feel some gentle pulsing and some rising energy signaling the transition to the second jhana.
Same.
Pulse, 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 pulse. I feel a very strong urge to open my eyes, which I'm resisting for the time being. And now I'm indulging. Okay, my eyes are open, closed again. Lots of pulsing, very conscious of the body now. Now I'm starting to feel some itching as I fall below the second jhana through this rough spot, through the rough spot that includes the third jhana, third jnana, the third insight knowledge. And if I just let myself fall quickly through that, I can see that I'm coming back to this very one single-minded focus of the first jhana, the area around my nose and mouth again becoming predominant. Very easy to keep my attention right there in an area about the size of a baseball around nose and mouth. More body pulsing, a little quicker here, more bobbing, head bobbing, pulse, 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 pulse. Lots of energy, feel strong.
How much energy?
Energetic. My body spontaneously sits up straighter. I'm flexing some muscles in the buttocks and the hip flexors. Feel strong. Oh. Squeezing my eyes together, kind of like I'm waking up, opening my eyes, looking around. Wow, what a ride.
I haven't had moments of the wow factor for a while now, and that was definitely a wow factor. It's a new one.
Well, the natural progression of events is to discover those Pure Land jhanas one at a time on your own. And so you just got to see 3 new ones all at once.
Not just that, I don't pay attention to everything in the jhanas. And it's interesting when you're talking about it that I'm actually picking up on those things as well. Like the breath, I think is it the second pure abode? No, one of the pure abodes, the breath was something extremely divine.